Hello and welcome to Pilgrims to the Premier League, episode 74, a Football Manager 2021 series here on Boston United FM. We took over Boston United in National League North with the solitary aim of reaching the top level. This is now season 14 and we're in the Premier League. 5 promotions, all of which earned by winning the league. Since rising to the top tier, we've improved every year, from 14th in our first season to a second place finish last, culminating in Champions League football. We won the FA Cup in only our second ever top flight campaign, repeated that in our fifth, and lost out in the Europa League final in 2031. It is time for the biggest game in the history of Boston United Football Club, the Uefa Champions League final 2034 against Arsenal in Berlin. We found our way past Dortmund, Liverpool and Inter in the knockout stages, despite losing 2 of the 3 away legs. We are still in great form, drawing against champions Manchester United and winning away at relegated Watford, since confirming our place in the final with a win in the San Siro. The last time we faced Arsenal was at the Emirates in March and we held out for a goalless draw. We beat them at home in October by a 0-0. As expected, we finished in second place, 13 points behind Manchester United. We actually gained 3 points less this season than we did last, when we lost out by 2 points to today's opponents, Arsenal. Arsenal themselves ended up in 5th place, so this Champions League final is twice as crucial for them, as it is their only way to qualify for the competition for next season. Burnley were this season's surprise package, jumping up from mid-table to finish 3rd. Tottenham Hotspur recently won the Europa League to get a Champions League spot for next year. Ulysses just misses out on a starting spot for the match as he's not quite fully match fit. Sebastian Brandt and Peter Masek are a good partnership at the back in any case, with Jeremias Gallardo filling in for Aaron Hickey on the left. Hickey is also on the bench with Ulysses. Ben Peterkin has recovered from injury in time and actually got 45 minutes against Watford on the last day of the season. We have plenty of options on the bench as you're allowed to name up to 12 subs. We filled it out with some younger players such as Theo Rawlins, a 21-year-old centre-back who has had a couple of Premier League appearances recently, scoring in both. Leif Harjoen makes his 21st appearance of the season for us today, despite not actually featuring in the Premier League at all. Premier League number 1 Gokai Kusku is actually injured, so 20-year-old England under-21 international Lewis Wally is our backup on the bench. And of course, for our biggest ever game, we need to pump these players up. I think we've been on a good run lately, so go out there and impress me. That tends to work if you are playing really, really well. It keeps them motivated, keeps them just playing, ticking along with some good form. And we go into the Champions League final tunnel interview. Can we win the Champions League? As always in these finals, I always say I hope so. I don't expect us to win. We've not had a great record in finals. Okay, we've won a couple of FA Cup finals, a couple of EFL Cup finals. But there was that one end of a season where we lost both an FA Cup final and a Europa League final within a few days. And of course, we have never won the Champions League. This is only our second season in it. We lost out last year to Barcelona in the first knockout round, but this year we've somehow got through all the way to the final. There's been a couple of last minute winners in terms of aggregate scores, but we've worked hard and we've got to this place. We have been designated as the home team, so we come first with our 4-3-3. Odebeko leading the line for us tonight. Arsenal 4-2-3-1. The teams are being led out by the respective managers, and we're kicking off. An early throw in for us. Wenderson down the right hand side. Into the area, gives it to Curtis. His shot is blocked and cleared. Free kick for us deep in our own half. We get it up towards Odebeko, but he loses out to Visconti. Arsenal now playing the ball around. They've gone left to Dorokov. Inside to Jacobs. Dorokov with it again. They've got an overlap on the left-hand side. Here is Stevens. Gets the ball back. Is he going to get across in? It's blocked. And now Peterkin has it. Gives it to Masek and we clear it. Arsenal come back at us. Chipped ball over the top for Dorokov. Gets his cross into Jacobs on the edge of the box. He gets a second attempt and it's gone in. Just seemed to creep in to that corner. Could the goalkeeper have done better or was he unsighted? Dorokov down the left-hand side gives it to Jacobs. His first shot is blocked. And I think there's a deflection on the second one, which does take it past Harjoen. Arsenal have the lead. Arsenal with the throw-in on halfway. We get the ball back, but then give it away again. They're through on goal yet again, but Harjoen thankfully saves at his near post. We get a corner. Lobanov to take it. It's cleared and Arsenal are now breaking. It's 2-on-2. Mars is on the ball. Gives it to Jacobs. Musa now on the ball. Chipped across to Dorokov. It's now with Mars again. Here's Stevens, who's crept forward once more. He's down the left-hand side. Mars with the cross. They've hit the post. And the second attempt has gone out for a corner. Jacobs with it. He seems to be their key man. He's the one who's got the first goal. Odebeko now brings away the corner and is fouled on the halfway line. Free kick to us at the back. Here's Lobanov. Taking it quite far forward. Gives it to Wenderson, who's also got quite far forward for our right back. And there's Joseph at the far post, but he's hit the post. And that is half time. Joseph really should have equalised just before the break there, hitting the post from almost point blank range. It gives us hope that there is a chance for us to get back into this match, but Arsenal have come out fighting. They're the ones on the front foot for most of the game so far. I'm going to be assertive and point my finger. I'm going to tell them they weren't good enough. That's motivated most of the players. Just Galliardo at wing back, who's anxious. Let's tell them we have faith in the defence. That seems to have worked. So let's get out there for this second half of the Champions League final. We win the ball back in midfield. Now here's Odebeko. He's running towards goal, but out towards the left-hand side. Now gives it to Joseph. Can he get a good cross in with his left foot? He's inside the area. He's gone down, and I think we might be having a penalty. And it's given. Diankov steps up. And he slots it home into the same corner that Arsenal scored in. We've now scored in it, and it's 1-1. A great penalty just inside the post. The keeper went the right way, but he got nowhere near it. It's 1-1. We have a goal kick. There's Curtis out to Osigui, who's just come on for Peterkin. We're now attacking with Diankov. He's got Joseph on the left. He's through into the area. He's gone down again. Have we got a second penalty? Joseph is a bit of a tricky winger. And they've fouled him twice inside the area. Diankov now has the chance to make it 2-1, which he does. He goes the same way as before, but a little bit higher, straight into the top corner. The goalkeeper goes the wrong way. And with 17 minutes to go, we are 2-1 up in the Champions League final. Corner kick to Arsenal, goes far post. It's cleared just about to Mars. His shot's blocked. Now to Musa. We have pushed them out slightly, but Dorokov is now through, and that's a fantastic save by Harjoen. It's gone out for another corner. Jacobs with it. It's cleared. Odubeko has it, gives it to Asigui. We're almost giving the ball away, but thankfully nothing comes of it. And that's full time. We are Champions League winners, 2034. We've come back from 1-0 down against Arsenal. It took 2 penalties, but they were 2 deserved penalties as Joseph was fouled on that left-hand side for both. But there we go. We lift the Champions League trophy. We've won it before we've even won the league. But we are champions of Europe. The amber and black confetti comes down on the Olympic Stadium in Berlin. And overall, I think we deserved it. You look at the XG, we pretty much doubled what they got, but that's helped by the fact we got 2 penalties. But we did have more shots than them. They had more possession, which definitely showed in the highlights that we saw because they were quite patient in their build-up. We tend to like to get the ball forward pretty quickly from defence to midfield to attack, go out wide, try and get the crosses in or dribble into the box and get fouled. It worked twice, and we are the champions of Europe. It's not a lot much else to say to the squad. Congratulations. We are the champions. How does it feel to win the Champions League? This is for the fans. Asking about what it means to the players. It's an increase in confidence. Of course it is. Winning any competition is a big, big boost, especially when it is Europe's major club competition. They're calling it a double as we won both the Champions League and the Carabao Cup this season. One of those is obviously worth more than the other, but the Carabao Cup is something we've won 2 years in a row. It's almost impossible to do that in the Champions League. It happens so rarely. Just looking at the past winners in the bottom right there, Liverpool won it last year, Chelsea the year before, and then Arsenal the year before that. We get £17 million for winning in the final, and 25 players have been handed out medals for playing in the competition for us this season. Boston United legend Paul Bastock, he's the man who the stadium is named after. He's calling me a legend, and he's describing the success as simply outstanding. Of course, the board are delighted by winning the Champions League. And as an added bonus, we do get £7.5 million of TV revenue. We then get an extra £4 million from pool money, but we have paid out £17.5 million to the squad. I think at the start of the year, I basically maximised out the win bonuses to the squad for all competitions, and it's paid off. We have been named as the biggest overachievers. Probably weren't expected to get outside the group stage. We are just a tiny little club, but we've managed to get through all the way to the final and then beat Arsenal. But that has ended what has been yet another fantastic season. Last year we were so close to winning the league, losing out on the last day to Arsenal, of all teams. But this year we've ended the season on a massive high, and we are European champions. We were given transfer budgets for next year a couple of weeks ago at the end of the season, and disappointingly I've only been given around £37 million to spend. But hopefully with this influx in Champions League money, I might be able to squeeze a few extra million out of the board. One thing the Champions League win should do is increase the club reputation, so hopefully some even better players will come and sign for us. We have got a fantastic nucleus of a squad, even towards the end of the season, as I was rotating players, especially around the Inter games for the Champions League semi-final, and then those last couple of Premier League games, I did play a first choice 11 against Manchester United because I didn't want us to be outclassed. We proved that we weren't. We got a good draw against them, but we then did go to Watford on the last day of the season, scored 3 goals, a couple of them through Milorad Nikolic. He ended up as our top scorer, and then young Theo Rawlins also got in on the act. I'll now need to reevaluate the squad, see if there's anybody who we can maybe move on to raise some funds to then reinvest in the first team. But overall, if we start next season with this exact squad, I'm not going to be complaining. Come back next episode to see how we get on next season. If you've enjoyed the content of this episode, please don't forget to leave a like. And for more videos, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.